MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Now to the plate, here is Jahmai Jones as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Road. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Grandal has a play. 2 down. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
In the air to straightaway right. Eaton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Keegan Aiken will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start. And he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Stepping up is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now the pitch. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Ro. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Johan Manchada. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now here's the first offering.
No, that's down.
One and one the count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Abreu is off at first with 2 away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Still no score. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Pat Valaika.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. That misses 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
So 1-2.
Ball.
Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good. The shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
Next, it'll be Freddie Galvez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 2 home runs, and 17 RBIs. 1-0. Here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with the 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Two and two, here it is. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next batter will be Luis Robert, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Eaton is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Johan Manchada. Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs, and 15 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The White Sox leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Austin Hayes the next to bat, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball that's outside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. He's taken high above the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. And now here is Jahmai Jones looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Keuchel gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Chopped weakly to the left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Ramon Urias, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Designated hitter, Adam Engel.
Now the pitch. Adam Engel stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Blowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here comes the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Softly hit to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. First delivery to him. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Set and the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Madrigal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pat DeRosa.
At the plate now, Pat Valaika, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And another foul ball. Struck him out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. And now, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he'll dive back in. Keuchel pauses. 0-2 on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch popped up. Moncada is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Freddie Galvez.
2 down with a runner at first, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 24.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder,
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here's Johan Manchada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now that's popped up. Mountcastle moving to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order go the White Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now into the box, Pedro Severino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Manchada gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the 17th. Austin Hayes.
Now at the plate, here is Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jahmai Jones.
So next to hit is Jahmai Jones, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Too low, 1-0. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Rondon.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Smoke toward third. And there's one away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Eaton. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes the pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jones is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Number 1, second baseman, Nick.
Stepping in next, Nick Madrigal. A fly out and a single for him so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Eaton over at second. Engel on at first with two down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now that designated hitter, Pat Valaika.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pat Valaika. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Ball and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate now is Jose Abreu, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it. He's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
This is popped up, and he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1.
Up next is Chicago.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Johan Manchada. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Abreu on third. Jimenez at second with 1 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run of the game here in the middle innings.
Here's the catcher, Yas Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Comes set. The 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That finds the zone, a called strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The set and the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that's low, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Dean Kremer trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Adam Eaton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
80.
Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 7th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now at the plate is DJ Stewart, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Down the left field line and deep. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. Pedro Severino will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with two men in scoring position and only one away. Has a look, now the pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now. So stepping in is Austin Hayes, a potential tying run for him at third base. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Jahmai Jones. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
And that one yanked just foul. Big spot. Two out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but
and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. They're down 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Last last half of the 7th here. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Here it comes. In there for strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Ro, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Anderson's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base paths. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. 2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Garrett Crochet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45,
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ramon Urias as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat. Here comes the 1-2.
that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first down.
Now back, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch.
Too high.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. Ball
Yep,
2 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 strike.
Pat Valaika waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Pat Valaika, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Rio Ruiz. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. The 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Mountcastle is off of first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Pitch on the way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder,
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
Next to hit is Luis Robert. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 31, Liam.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvez. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 2 for 4. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is in there. A called strike 3. So here is DJ Stewart. First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball 2. A 2-0 count. Here it comes. A strike, and it's 2-1. Back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder,
So next to bat will be Austin Hayes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Severino, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dallas Keuchel wins his 3rd of the season. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.